everyone, it's Machine Gun Betty. This look was actually requested by one of my subscribers. It's the look that I wore for my Venomous villain haul, and it's just very bright and colorful. If you'd like to recreate this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so before we get started, you're going to want to prime your eye, and I'm going to use MAC's Painterly Paint Pot here, and I'm going to use my finger actually to apply it. Just so you can feel, it's always better to use your finger than a brush, just so you can feel when, like, if you have too much on one area, you really want to smooth that out. Okay, so to get that really sharp line that I have over on this side, I actually used tape. Before you apply it, I put it on my hand, and then just so it's not so sticky, so when you put it on your own eye. And so the first color that we're going to use is a white. So because you're using a white eyeshadow, it's always the hardest to really make it pop. So I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and I'm going to be taking this white right here, just with my finger. I think I pointed to the red. We're using white. And we're going to put that in the inner corner and blend. You just blend it with your fingers. When it comes to creams, any kind of cream eyeshadow, I usually like to use my fingers. Not so much with regular eyeshadows. So now that you've got that down, you're going to take the white eyeshadow that you're going to use. I'm actually going to use one by Scandalous Cosmetics. It's in the Pink Flamingo quad right here. And it's this one. It's called Wedding. Very pretty. It's a very matte white. It's very easy to work with. And I'm going to be using my 239 brush and pat that on. You don't want to just run that down. You make sure you want to pat the color on. Makes it brighter. And with another brush, it's just a fluffy brush like that, I'm going to blend that out. So once you get it to the desired consistency that you want, you're going to take a blue color, and the blue that I'm going to use is in my Coastal Scents 88 matte palette. It's in the 6th row, and it's the 4th one up. So this one right here. I'm going to take the same brush, just flip it over on the other side, and pack that on. Put it right next to the white. Now that it's as bright as you want it to be, you're going to go ahead with your darker blue color, because I want them to gradually fade into each other. So I'm going to take the blue that's in the same Coastal Scents palette, and it's actually in the 5th row. I'm actually going to be mixing the 5th row, and it's the bottom one. So it's this one, and I'm going to be mixing this one with the 3rd one up. And I'm going to place that right, tap off the excess, I'm going to place that right at the outer corner. Don't go, you can go a little above the crease. I'm going to go a little above the crease with this one. But not too much because of the other color that we're going to be putting there. So I'm just going to, I don't know if I said it, but I'm using a fluffier brush. Just like that. Okay, so now that we got that blue down, I'm going to take a green color. I'm going to put it right above those blues right here, and then actually using a crease brush by Coastal Just kidding, it's not Coastal Scents. It's Crown Brush, and it's by the Italian Badger series. So I'm going to take the green that's in the third row, and it's the second one from the bottom. This one right here. Tap away the extra. And we're going to place that right above those blues. You really want to blend it and just windshield wiper movements. You want it all to gradually fade up. So keep on blending. Okay, so that looks a little scary because it's not blended out. That's when we pick up that tapered brush one more time. It's a fluffy brush, and you just blend. So once you do that, I'm going to take another blending brush just like this. No name, I don't even know where I got it at work actually. It's by Truco. The number rubbed off on it. But I'm going to take a yellow that's in the second row of my Coastal Scents palette. All of these colors are Coastal Scents except for maybe the purple underneath here. This is actually Makeup Forever number 92. So we'll get to that later. And in the second row, and it's this one right here, this yellow right here. You're going to pick that up on your brush, tap away any extra, and you're going to place that right above the green. So just keep on blending until they gradually blend into each other. Now is when we're going to pick up that purple that I have right here, and I'm actually going to use the one in the, I should have counted this before, it's in the 8th row, and it's the first one here right next to the red. Right there. And I'm just going to take a smaller brush like that because I'm putting it on just a little, I'm just going to put that right here. So okay, so once you've blended that out, you're going to take the black, and it's just the black in the same Coastal Scents palette, and a smaller blending brush. I actually have 2 of these. So you're just going to place that right on the outer corner, right up against that blue. And I'm just using little strokes on this. And then with that same brush, I just wiped some off on a towel, and you're just going to want to blend that out. I'm actually going to pick up the brush that I used for the green, and I'm not picking up any more products, just using that crease brush. And I'm just going to run that over the edges of the black. For the highlight, I'm just going to use a matte white. I'm going to use the same one that I used, which is Wedding in the Scandalous color. So I'm going to pick up my Trish McAvoy brush. It looks just like that. It's just shadow, and the highlight, I usually just like bring it down if I need to blend some of it. Okay, so now I just remove the tape. It probably looks scary because I have this big line where where my blush is. But next I'm gonna do eyeliner and my mascara, so I'm just gonna apply that and my falsies, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already applied my eyeliner and my falsies, and I put eyeliner just on my waterline. So now I'm gonna do the white liner that I did over on this side. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take an angled brush, which is the same brush that I used for my eyeliner. Just like that. It's from Crown Brush. It's from the Italian Badger series. And I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Flash palette again, and I'm going to use the same white that I did as I did in my inner corners. So I'm going to pick some up with that brush. And I'm going to place it right underneath my winged liner right there. So bring it down. Now to set that, I'm going to take Wedding by Scandalous Cosmetics again. I love this thing. I bought it at IMATS. I had to buy something because I love Priscilla. She's Priscilla, the makeup artist amateur. Amazing. You should go check her out. I don't even know why I'm telling you. You probably know her already. Okay, anyway, enough of that. So I'm going to take that same shadow on the same exact brush, and I'm going to go over that white flash color. Just like that. So for underneath my eyes, I'm actually going to use Makeup Forever number 92. I'm going to get a little smudger brush, which is a Crown brush as well. Right there. I want to say it's the Backstage series. Alright, so I'm going to pick some up. And I'm going to run it right underneath my lash line. And then I'm going to blend it down. Okay, so I already blended it out, and what I did was I took that same angled eyeliner brush, and just for fun I winged out the purple from it, and I just swooshed it and connected it. So now all you have to do is add your mascara to your bottom lashes. I use Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. It's my absolute favorite. I've actually been using it since like the 7th grade. Don't tell Mom. I would sneak a little bit in. And I also like to put it on the bottom on my real lashes, because since I'm wearing my falsies right now, if you really want them to adhere, you want to put mascara just on the base of them. And that completes the final look. Let me show you one more time. My Disney Venomous Villain Eye. So for the rest of my face, I contoured with Rimmel in Sun Bronze. And for my cheeks, I don't know where this blush went in my Villains haul, but I also bought the Snow White, the Evil Queen blush, and it is in Bite of an Apple. So that's what's on my cheeks right now. And I used matte cream sheen gloss in Delight. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!